Andrew from Happy Caps Mushroom Farm, and I'm going to be showing you how to grow shiitake mushrooms on logs using our shiitake mushroom plugs. Step one will be to find yourself a suitable tree. We found this sugar maple here that's about 4 to 6 inches in diameter. We're going to take this tree down, section it off into about 5-foot pieces, and we'll bring that back to our greenhouse to drill it. This is going to be our setup for drilling and inoculating the logs. We've got our 100 pack of shiitake plugs here. We've got our pot full of beeswax. You can use any kind of wax you want. We just happen to have some spare beeswax that's melting. We've got our drill with our 5/16 inch drill bit, and we made this little makeshift stand to hold our log so it's not rolling around on us when we're trying to drill it out. So we'll get started and get drilling. So before drilling the log, you're going to want to measure out your drill bit so you know how deep to go. The plug should fit in flush to the log, but you don't want to drill too deep because you want the plugs touching inside the log. So we'll open up our pack of plugs here. I'm going to use one plug to measure how deep to go. So we'll go that deep on the drill bit. And that will be our guide there. So when we're drilling our log, we're going to want to make holes about 4 to 6 inches apart all over the log. I'm going to start by drilling in a straight line, and then I'll turn the log and I'll drill staggered holes, again in a straight line. You basically just want to get holes spread out evenly all through the log, so when the plugs get put in, the log will colonize quick and evenly. So now we've got all of our plugs in the log. They're all tapped down nice and flush, and we'll start waxing them over. So we've got our pot of melted wax here. We've got a little brush to wax these over, and we'll just start painting them. All of my plug points sealed over with beeswax. I've got lots of wax left over, so I'm just going to seal the ends off. This is not absolutely necessary, but it will help to keep a little bit more moisture in the logs, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Alright, so that's it. We've got our log done. It's about a 5-foot long log. We used about half of our pack of plugs here. So this pack would be good for doing about 2 logs this size with the amount of plugs we put in. All that's left now is to find a good spot for this log to sit. It's going to take about a year, maybe a year and a half to fully colonize. It's a bit early in the season right now. We're still kind of at the end of winter. We're actually just going to leave this one in the greenhouse for the first month or two. But if you're doing this in the spring, you can just leave the log outside, find a really shady area, somewhere where the sun's not really going to get at it. Damp is better, and you can leave all of your logs kind of piled together and check on them, you know, a few times through the year, check on them next year. You should start to see a little bit of white mycelium growing through the logs, and hopefully in about 18 months you'll get your first flush of shiitakes.